Hi, I'm Deb Dedrick. Welcome to today's tip for the day. We're going to talk about how to quickly improve your relationship. And that's really what determines the quality of our life. It's the quality of our relationship. I'm going to ask you if this sounds like you. Do you feel unsatisfied in your relationships? Do you wish your partner, husband, wife, your friends, family members, teammates, just fill in the blank, would treat you better? How about this one? When you're listening to the way you speak about others, are you often critical of others, harsh and judgmental? Or are there words like that to you where you feel triggered? Can you think back to a better time in your relationship, past, where you're always thinking about the past, or maybe you're always fast forwarding into the future, being right in the present moment, so you're missing what's really going on? Are you constantly thinking there's a better person, a better employee, a better boss, so you're not really being present? Today's tip will help you address some of these questions and help you think through them and maybe help you create more happiness by improving your relationships. First place to start is focusing your attention on the present moment and not worrying about the past, not fast forwarding into the future, but let's just sit in the moment and be present when people are talking to you. Let's not be doing the thought loops inside the mind trying to figure out how you're going to answer, but really sit with yourself and listen to what the other person is saying to you. Number two, as you're listening to others, work on not internalizing what they're saying and making it about you. Getting along better with others requires not taking things so seriously or personally, especially each little remark, and getting triggered and making it a big deal, because every single person is going to process the information differently, and they're going to look at the situation differently, and they're going to reflect on it how their past experiences are going to be, how they've been. This is really tricky, especially if you're prone to getting triggered and you're stuck in a relationship pattern that's keeping you held hostage and it's not serving you. So being aware and listening. Number three, think before you speak. Oh gosh, I'm so bad about that, right? You just blurt it out and you don't even think about how it's going to be perceived by somebody else. So learning to think before you speak will improve your relationships dramatically, because you're going to avoid a lot of remarks that might trigger an argument or trigger an unkind response. You just think before you speak and then ask yourself, is this the right time for me to say this? Is this the right thing that I should say about this? Is this the outcome I'm going to want if I say this? Number four, stop avoiding the tough conversations. Oh gosh, that's hard one, isn't it? It's hard to, so many people will go their whole life avoiding a tough conversation, and maybe the situation, if they could address the situation, could improve. But if you avoid the conversations, if you clam up when your feelings are hurt, if you refuse to answer when somebody's asking you something, especially if it's about how you feel, then you're going to stay stuck. And number five, remembering we're all human beings. Nobody's perfect. And six, if you can learn to stay calm and practice kindness and pay attention to other people's facial expressions and the tones and have more compassion for them, and reflecting back on what I said earlier, eliminating critical remarks out of your vocabulary will help you dramatically improve your relationships. So thank you so much for joining me today on today's tip. It's my mission to give you tools, tips, and strategies to help you create a happier life, build a stronger business, leave a legacy for family.